burn for him, because a sleeping church cannot save a dying world. If we don't expect Holy Spirit, Jesus, to show up in our midst when we come together for church, what are we meeting for? Church attendance does not equal intimacy with God. This isn't about attendance, it's about eternity and intimacy. Religion without relationship is nothing but spiritual death. We can do all the right things, check off all the boxes. But if it's coming from a list of rules that we think we are supposed to abide by, because that's what good Christian people do, that is religion. We need to realize that hell will be filled with perfect attenders to church that never knew a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. And do you know, that is so much more saddening to me than a lost person who's never heard of Jesus. Do you know him today? Do you know who he is for yourself? Don't let anybody tell you who Jesus is. You go and find out for yourself. I was sobbing because I was feeling his heart for the church in America, his heart for the lost. And I was also sobbing because I'm like, Lord, I'm not the one to do this. And I heard him say, you're not getting up. You're not getting up. You've been asking me, what am I to do for you, Lord? And I'm telling you, and now you're sitting here telling me you can't do it. You know, the Bible tells us there will be days when evil is called good and good is called evil. Can I tell you, we are in those last days. Because if that does not sum up what we have going on in America and in our world today, where you been? Where you been? Back. My prayer is not just for the lost, but for the found. There is nothing that keeps the lost like a churchgoer who's living just like them and going to church every Sunday unchanged. Revival is not just getting lost people saved. We've kind of twisted it over the years to make it drag your wayward people into the house while we have this great speaker and get them saved. If you just had a dozen that caught the fire of God, let me tell you, they'd change the 200 in a heartbeat. Because when you see somebody that's been set on fire, well, if the church wakes up, the world will see Jesus. If they see our houses, our church houses burning with the fire of God, with the presence of God, with the goodness of God, with people praising no matter what they're going through, guess what? The problem isn't the darkness outside of the church that we worry so much about. It should. But it's the lack of fire and light inside of our churches today that we need to be worried about. We don't need new programs. We need a fresh Pentecost. Yes, we need the filling of the Spirit to go out and do what we're supposed to do. A Christian who doesn't pray is a Christian who is just living powerless. And we don't need powerless Christians. We have plenty of those. Are you ready to see the church in America, you and I, the remnant, wake up, stand up, speak up, and move in this world in a way that Jesus designed us to individually? Revival starts when we stop making excuses and we start making altars. So, if you want to come join the Remnant Collective, I'm going to leave a link in all the stuff under here somewhere. And just go click on that and join